Here we are headed to Week 18, where we are going to be facing off against the Buffalo Bills, who are sitting at 9-7. They probably need this game to win a spot of the playoffs. Let's find out right now if that is true, and it's not looking super strong. They have 5 wins in a row, but they really need teams like the Titans, the Steelers, and the Raiders to lose, and obviously they absolutely need to win this game. So for us, we still need to win this game. We have the Chargers, the Jaguars, and the Ravens on our heels. I think the Jaguars we might have the tiebreaker on, but if we don't win this game, we lose the number 1 seed, which obviously means we lose the bye week. Let's take a look at the awards real quick, which weekly goes to Duggar, Pickett, June, and Joseph. June with a really good game, Pickett not bad, and then Duggar 2 interceptions. All it takes for Defensive Player of the Week for the NFC seems to be a pick 6. What a weak conference. Let's take a look at not the team salaries. That's something I don't want to look at ever. That is scary business. We are probably going to be losing players. Not even sure if we're going to do another season. I'd have to see what you guys think. If you guys want to see another season, I don't know if it'll really tell me anything, but like 200 likes, and that would tell me, hey, week 18 that people might not watch because it's like feels like a game that doesn't matter, and then back for the playoffs or something. We'll do another season then. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. Ford is back. I didn't even think about him. He is back. A lot of injured players coming back finally. Super speedy, super good. Missed out on some valuable time. He'll be our new number 2. Well, not number 2, but he'll be number 2 at this point. I think I do like Rudolph quite a bit, though. Nah, he's going back to the slot. He's a goon, but at the end of the day, slot is just the best spot for him, okay? Stroud has an upgrade point. Pierce, though, last week was not great. Not great at all. We'll see what happens this week. And, of course, Petrie's still out, but that's fine. Our DB game is great. We have a lot of really good players, although we haven't really played at some point. So, maybe regressions happen. I don't know. We'll see. Might turn on regressions, see what happens there. As there's some players that kind of do deserve to probably not be as good as they are at the point of now. But injury report, we have 2 more weeks for Petrie. So that bye week means more than ever because we'll be at full strength, assuming we don't have any injuries this game, if we get that bye week. Because, we have 2 weeks then. I don't know why I'm looking at the Panthers, why I thought it was the Panthers we're playing. But the Bills, who have their center out, which is decent, but 78 overall, it's not make or break, right? It's not like, it's Josh Allen or something. But speaking of Josh Allen, let's go take a look at that actual roster itself. There's probably been some changes. Don't think we've seen them in some time, so interesting to see. A lot of kind of all over the place ratings for him, but they're all in the 90s, and that's really all that matters. 99 throw power and a bunch of other stuff like that. Looking at James Cook, not a bad running back, but still a little bit of a lower overall. Very fast with good juke move, though, and that's kind of all that matters. Diggs, very, very good. Gabe Davis, 90 overall, very, very good. Hunter Renfrow, pretty solid slot receiver that I feel like I haven't heard about in a long time. Dalton Kincaid, finally getting up there. Jelani Woods, the number 2, not bad. Cesar Ruiz, kind of an iffy left tackle. Don't know where the hell Dawkins went, but Rodon's not a great left guard. They have a really bad line. Osiris Torrance is finally developing. Spencer Brown, not very good finesse blocker, but they have a bad line. Greg Rousseau, very good power move, decent block shed, has a little bit of finesse even. And then their right end, good to go with. Nate Fitzsimmons with 87 power move. And Oliver, a very good block shed guy. Dixon, who's a rookie, very good finesse and block shed for a rookie. Bernard, very fast at the outside linebacker spot. Dorian Williams, pretty fast. And then Milano's still here, but he's definitely regressed. Trey White, solid corner 1. David Boss, young, developing. I don't know why Elam's not the guy, just because of day 1 starter tag. Elam is definitely better, though. And then Hyde, very regressed. Keanu Neal, their safeties suck. And now we have some scenarios. Not only do we have a quarterback duel, we have a hot quarterback. I guess looks mean everything. You're going up against the... Actually, it said hot opponent, didn't it? That was just my inner thoughts. You're up against the Bills this week, and they've been playing great football lately. Let's insult them. We always go with be confident. Why not? Let's just insult them. Bills are playing well, and all players will have +10 and play whatever, and your team loves the mental games, and we'll have... Wait, so do we get extra, and they actually... Did they take my suggestion? Like, I remember a long time ago, I said something about, why do you lose morale or whatever from not talking crap? I don't know why I'm looking at Harris. He's like basically maxed anyways. Let's look at like Bingham. Bingham's rating. So he has +10, +10. I don't think that matters. I don't think it really changed anything. Oh no, maybe it was an offensive one. It said break tackle, didn't it? Let's see the fullback, because he shouldn't be that high a break tackle. 10 to break tackle. Let's take a look at the Bills now. I think it's just going to be the exact same, and it's just not going to change anything. Yeah, +10. So, yeah, I don't know what that means, because it didn't really seem to improve anything. I think it was just different wording for the same result. Quarterback duel. What are we going to say about this one? Are we going to be confident in ourselves? Who are you expecting to step up? The quarterback. I mean, he's the guy. Why would I say the defense? If I say the defense, that means I don't believe in Stroud. And I do believe in Stroud, damn it. Although, at what point of the game do we maybe bench? Because we need the win, kind of, for number one. But at the same time, do you really want to risk the health of the team for the number one seed? Yeah, probably, right? Because you're skipping a whole game if you win, which, if you don't win, then you're playing that extra game anyways to where they could get hurt in that game. So, yeah, I think you always play for that number one seed. But as far as we want to stop them goes, they're pretty balanced. They're definitely pretty balanced. You expect Josh Allen to want to throw medium, so we're going to go throw medium, and their defense looks outstanding. We're going to say throw medium and defend medium. Ooh, we got a couple upgrade points for some big names, specifically CJ Stroud. Let's go with Rudolph. What does he need? Release is great. He's actually such a good receiver. We need short and medium. I think slot's the best way to do that. I might have said that already, and it didn't actually work out that way, but here we are anyways. Oh, yes, it does. 4 to medium route. That is ridiculous. All the way up to 87 now, plus 2. I mean, he's almost a 90 overall route runner for medium. CJ Stroud, I think we talked about wanting to do stuff that gets his speed up, which I think makes sense for Scrambler, because it literally has the word scramble in it. And he ends up with a throw power anyways, an injury, which is cool, and 2 to carrying. That's a pretty sick upgrade, actually. We do not mind that. And while we do some of these backup upgrades, maybe you want to think about, leaving that like for that 200 likes to maybe play another season. Maybe follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. And then the big thing, second channel PKR Plays. I don't know if you guys knew, but I do have a second channel where I upload non-Madden content, like some gameplay of playthroughs of single-player games. Right now we're getting close to beating Spider-Man 2. It's never too late, though, to join in on the series. And I'll have it upload a little bit later today, maybe 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we're pretty much done with that. Let's get on in. And here we go at home for the final game of the regular season. Happy New Year! Isn't it crazy that it's been almost a month since New Year? I don't like it. I don't like it. I just don't like it. But in this universe, we're back in time. We're all a month younger. And that is great. We love to be younger. But the Buffalo Bills, like we said, 9-7, need this win more than anyone. I think even with the win, they're still looking pretty down the barrel here, as there's too many teams ahead of them, and all of them have one win higher than them already. So the chance of them winning another game is super high, and in general, the chance of them just not getting in because of the tiebreaker is super high. But I think most of the league is hoping we win this game. As much as they don't want us to have the bye week, they also don't want to see the Bills in the playoffs. I think this is a team that, if you can get them out of the playoffs with one singular win right at the end, most teams are about that life. They do not want to see this team play. And we're going to be kicking this ball off first to see if the Bills have what it takes to try and win and in this thing. This ball is booted, and I do not believe they will return this, as they will start with the ball at the 25-yard line. Josh Allen. Chest looking like somebody's dad. Pointing, I don't know who he's pointing at, but it doesn't matter, because he pointed at those stats, and they look good. 32 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 3,600 yards. Don't know what the rushing numbers look like, but that's a pretty good stat line. Be interesting to see if it shows us some of the games across the league that matter to this Bills team. But here we go. The run is on, and to the outside, Cook will get about 2. Not a bad little run to the outside, but no real edge, set. So without the blocks over there, it's pretty free. Could be that play action that runs across the from the left to the right. And trying to be on that, and a pretty good throw. I thought Sermon had a chance at that ball, but doesn't get to it. To the 38-yard line, Gabe Davis goes for the first down. In the pistol. Could be a read option, you never know. Will Anderson off the edge, getting blocked up pretty well. Finally slips off. Perfect throw underneath, and that will be a first down. I would have believed to Hunter Renfrow. And I have no idea. He looks tiny. He looks white. That's really all I know about Hunter Renfrow, and it is him. And that he is like apparently terrible release. Pearson off the edge. Oh, get blocked is what we do. Sounded like I was talking crap about our guy. Yeah, get blocked, punk. First down, though. James Cook, a lot better than the first run. Yeah, loser. Get blocked. You suck. Bring Blackwell up a little bit. Audible at the line. Could be a fake out. I think it was legit. And perfect throw. Hunter Renfrow again. Perfect timing. First down. From the 18-yard line. Will Anderson maybe spin move. Oh! Almost picked. Almost tipped as well. I don't know what Josh Allen saw there. And I think it might have just been the speed of Christian Harris breaking out there and just jumping it. I came with this earlier, and I think it was a pass. Audible at the line again. Not a fan of his coach. And that's a perfect throw. That's a touchdown. Dot. Easy money. Dalton Kincaid, touchdown, first points of the game. Bills. But if there's anything we pride ourselves on, it is the fact that nothing really seems to get to us. They could be up 30-0 in the first quarter, and the chances of winning are the exact same as when the game started. Judged only to the 26, but it felt like it was going to be a big play. CJ Stroud might have already broke the passing yard record. Has a chance to maybe get 6,000. 6,000. Of course, has a chance to get 50 touchdowns as well. Of course, this is not a season where we ran the ball that well, which is why those passing numbers are even higher than normal. But at the end of the day, winning is winning, and we're just winning in life. Judge in the game is, we're trying to ease our man back into it. Judge, spinning catch, gets about 14 yards on the first play. Could be a quick throw to Pierce. Go right back to Judge, who gets the catch and a slip-off for 5. And there is Ford. Welcome back to one of the most dangerous players in the entire league. Pierce on the inside handoff. Welcome back that man last week who was just slipping off, gaining about 9. Didn't really have that many good blocks last week, but at the same time, Washington came in and he outshined. He really did. So, I don't know what to tell you. Might have just been growing pains of coming back from a long hiatus. Not really a lot to go there, so we're going to go with a shortcut inside for 2. Kind of reminded me of their James Cook run from a little earlier. Going to go back to the run, though. They didn't run it right after that, and we did. We gained about 3. Makes it a little more manageable, slightly into field goal range. I'm going to go with the angle play, but I want to shorten, not that short. I want to shorten Rudolph's route to that outside. Oh, that's a great bait, but caught by Boyer. What a catch. I thought number 32 was going to follow the out because he looked like he jumped it, and then Boyer, he comes right back to, but the size of Boyer allows him to catch the ball. Could have been picked, could have been an incompletion, but instead it was the positive completion. Ford, first catch, can't get it, a little behind him. I think Ford needs to realize, though, he's open there. He doesn't need to keep running. Just get to that spot, stay there. Fortunately, not on the same page, and that will be an incomplete pass. Read option, and they're not going to see it. Boyer has a good block, and Stroud takes a hit, gains 13. Beautiful read option for 13 yards. And that's why we're trying to improve that speed because, we have some look sometimes in the run game, but it's not really going to work out. And I seen him. Don't you worry, Nico. We see you every day, buddy. Change it to a streak. Saw the press lose at the line, and that is Nico Collins' physicality coming in for the game tire. Offense losing 0 step. Talked about it already. We are a calm and collected team, and we only get better as the game goes on. So you're obviously not going to scare us with a nice first drive touchdown. Oh, they got a touchdown. What are we to do? Oh, yeah, score 40, baby. We never let up. Trying to get in there. What a cutback, though. We should have been there. It's kind of my fault specifically. Sermon missing the actual strip, but getting the tackle, which is impressive against a highly elusive back. First down off the great vision. But yeah, we're ruthless. There's a good chance we probably do start our guys for at least a half, even if we had the bye week set. And there goes the rush. And that is a massive sack. 18 yards backwards for Will Anderson. Oh, my Lord. I don't know what Josh Allen's doing there. That was a poor decision. Losing 18 yards. I don't know why he doesn't throw that away. And Josh Allen, actually, if it wasn't for us, would have had a huge gain. Seeing that from the get-go, Will Anderson just cutting him off and getting that stop. That would have been a huge gain. Let's bring Pearson back a little bit. Am I actually supposed to cover? Oh, that's a pretty good play. And picked off by Clayton. Tries to juke, gets the spin in to the 46. Josh Allen trying to do a little bit too much because he kind of needed to do too much. And that will be intercepted. That's a turnover around midfield. Probably would have been, yeah, maybe a little bit deeper with the punt, but not by much. It was a long throw, trying to get that first down. And just perfect coverage. I mean, this is a good team. What can I tell you? We try to slant Collins in behind. That's a dot. Perfect throw. Collins for 11. Got the crosser over the middle. Judge underneath could be our look too. Ford showing off that speed. A little bit of pressure. And somehow Rudolph misses the block. We pride ourselves in being a really good wide receiver blocking team, but just fell asleep on the play. I know it's been a while since Ford's been in the lineup, but you got to remember that man got speed. No spot on the field catching it is out of range for him. It's pretty good coverage, so we're going to go underneath to Mackey, who gains about 4. We'll try to get him off sides, but likely just going to be taking this to the second quarter. Not going to do it, and there you go. Opposite side of the field now as we are tied up 7-all, but we are in position to score. Play action didn't really work last time, but we're going to try it anyways. Boyer, I mean, that's a lot to ask for. Pressure in his face, kind of off platform still, and not a lot of room. Really good coverage by the Bills here. Going to go with a screen pass. They get the blitz coming. It could be a quick throw to Washington. We'll see. Oh, it's a good bait. Washington slips off, though. That's what makes Washington Washington. Gains 9. Huge tackle break. I mean, the difference between, you know, a touchdown and a field goal here. Ford in behind, speaking of. Oh, we couldn't hit that throw. In behind, it's going to go to Collins instead. I hit it, and it wouldn't let me do it. It's too late to try it again. Unfortunate. There's that little buffer in between just so that you don't double tap. And it costs us the touchdown of 4, but instead it's the Collins, which works out. A score is a score. We're happy with it. Just like that, we take the lead. All right, they're at the 25-yard line with a shadow in their face now. Come with the blitz, not going to get out there. One-on-one tackle. Cook kind of goes the wrong way, and that stretch play, it has so much promise, and then by the end of it, it's only a 2-yard gain. Back-to-back times now. Will Anderson dropping into coverage. That could be interesting. I'm going to let Murray do his thing. Trying to get there with Pearson. Kind of sold, and what a dot, but dropped by Renfro. Their number 1 receiver today, but dropped that. Going to come with the blitz of Will Anderson, who just made a really good play in coverage. Trying to break out the tackle, and that could be picked again. It is Clayton. This time he could score. Wish we would have went for the faster guy instead of the lineman, but sure. Clayton with 2 picks. Boosting up his numbers, maybe gets a dev up because of it. I don't know. I'm going to go the deeper play action cross here. Go for the jugular on this one. Looks open, kinda, and the throw's missed. Safety kind of drew down, so I needed to throw that a little bit out there. Didn't actually angle it that way, but still just a missed throw. Nico 101. He wins those presses a lot. Kinda had it. That's a tough throw. That's on the money, though! Touchdown! Perfect throw. Boyer. Beautiful play. Trent Brown needs to be evaluated for how strong he is, because that is scary. Lifted and spinning Boyer up like he's a freaking child. That is a perfect throw. Kind of thrown while he was being hit. On the money. That is an ambitious one. And they will booth review this, but I don't really see where this is anything but a touchdown. This looks like a touchdown to me, and we'll take one more look at it. I mean, it's actually a little closer than I thought. That right foot comes down super late, but that's in. All right, let's move Murray a little over there. Quick throw inside. Dalton Kincaid catches it and slips off. It's kind of crazy to think that Clayton's debatably our best cornerback now. Like, isn't that crazy to think? They got Diggs in the slot, yet he's just doing nothing against the rookie. That has been such an under... Oh, that was a good play. Over the middle. Burned his sermon. Hunter Renfro killing it. Just had a really bad drop last drive. But yeah, such an underrated draft pick, though. Just, you know, we didn't really think much of it at the time. We're like, why not just bolster up the cornerback group a little bit? But he's been huge for us. And there goes Josh Allen. That is a big lane and takes the hit again. Go Griffin off the edge. A little bit late, and Cook just nowhere to go so far. A couple of big runs, you know, inflating those numbers, but for the most part, the average isn't there. Move everyone over. Griffin giving that platform to run. Not going to happen. Oh, to the outside. And I sold really hard. Good hit on Gabe. Thought I was going to bounce that inside quickly, but didn't. A little bit of man coverage. Maybe press at the line. Oh, a little late. That's all right. Oh, he had him. Kinda, maybe. I don't know. Pretty good coverage by Christian, though. Can't complain. Blitzing off the edge. Scott on the inside. That cutback lane was there. Cook still makes it a 5-yard run. All right. Glover this time. The rip move worked with him last time. Double team this time. Perfect throw over the middle. Huge hit on Diggs, who finally gets involved. One of the best times to do it, too. Clutching up for that first down. They really need to get a touchdown here. We get the ball at half, and we're not a team that usually lifts the foot. Oh, good play, though. I mean, usually it's pretty clear-cut. Runner on first and second, usually, and then Thurell on third. Baited us out with the quick slant. Here we go with Pierce gaining about 1 yard on the run. Still, I mean, yeah, I don't know, Stroud. I agree. I just don't know what's going on with the run game. It's just not been there. But the worst part is it's not been there for Pierce mainly. Like, I mean, you can see here the read options on again. Take that hit. Talking about too scared to start these guys for a game winner for the bye week. Yeah, here we are taking hits now at the quarterback. Twice now in this game. I think it's good. Because those are the types of plays that are going to be needing... Damn, I did not think he was going to get that. Needing to be made in the playoffs. You know, you're going to have to take that hit every once in a while. Really strange, though, to see a 3-touchdown, 100-yard performance. Ford, dot, holds on, easy to 39. He just takes that ball down the field so quickly. The guy is a fast dude. Pierce to the right. And that's on Trent, in fairness. We believed in Trent to get that. We probably break a tackle if we actually know. It's just you don't want to break that tackle there. You want him to get that block. You want him to get that block so you can outrun. There goes Pierce to the outside. Truck him. There you go. That's the Pierce we know and love. Just give him some space. Let him work. 5 wide because why not? Ford are going to go with the drag. Just get that ball out quicker. And Boyer gets the catch. A little out there for the throw, but there's a lot of traffic there. You never know how that break's going to happen, so I don't mind the safety when you don't really need it. Up 7 already. We're really in a good spot to get ball at half with a 14-point lead. We got some curls. A little bit deep. I don't really like the way they're lined up. Let's go with this. Maybe doing too much here. Throw it away. I'm just doing too much. Instead of just getting that ball out quick like we have all game long and just getting a few yards, looking for a play that's going to maybe get us the score. Instead, we sell, and now it's a really tough, like, second and long situation. Boyer holds on, gets blasted, fighting to the 4. Makes it a 3rd and 1. Clock, not a problem. Never thought it was, so didn't call a timeout then. Won't do it now. Comes the blitz. Slant could be on. Slant's on. Nico cooking in the route running today. They got to put someone else on him. It's just not working. But you know what? They actually do have time. They actually have a chance to extend this, well, not extend this game, but get their lead back. That's a pretty good play. Trying to knock him out. Can't. It's a really good rollout. I don't know what the hell Blackwell's... Oh, he's got the tight end. I didn't even see the tight end there. Oh, and nobody saw that guy either. Great hit to the knees again. Stephon Diggs taking a couple of those shots now. I mean, we were chilling with the clock, but I mean, this is a little crazy. Going to go with a little bit of man coverage. Oh, I thought it was a screen. Oh, nah, I don't think he had him anyways. All right, come on, Griff. And to the end zone, dropped. Big play. That could have been the touchdown. And I thought it was a run. Has a chance to Renfro. Doesn't take it. Josh Allen rolling out, and he's just going to take a sack here, which we're going to call timeout because whether they hit the field goal or not, there's a little bit of time left. We might be able to turn this into something ourselves, maybe a field goal as well. And trying to come off that edge. Can't. They will hit the field goal, and they'll be down 11 now. And Judge on the return is going to get us right to the 20-yard line. Maybe we played a little bit safer. Nico with 3 touchdowns today. I mean, it would be great to get into Superstar. I'm not really sure what his receiving yards are because he definitely had a down year. But definitely interested to see if touchdowns are enough. Oh, there's no one on Boyer. Tell you, that guy actually, I don't know why we stayed in there. That was really stupid. But that guy actually did, he did kind of bait us a little bit. He actually almost got there. Going to go with the screen pass now from the 39-yard line. This is where that not going out of bounds might really hurt us. As couldn't keep that upfield, I had to go out of bounds because we need to save this timeout to maybe take a 20-yard shot. Get a block from Pierce. Really don't want him out on a block here. There's a couple of deep looks. And nobody's really open. I'm going to throw this away so we have a chance at the Hail Mary. Potentially throwing away a perfect game from Stroud here for this Hail Mary. But you know what? Even though it's a risky game because of injury, chance at the touchdown. You put a touchdown up here, it's probably over, right? So I think you have a chance at that. You take that. Stroud will get it there. Maybe gets it there a little bit too much. The ball is knocked out of bounds. That's not a bad way to end the half, though. Had a little bit of a chance. Couldn't really find anyone over the middle. And, you know, blown opportunity, but it's not like it was a blown golden opportunity, right? There's different levels to it. Up by 11 against a very good offense, but the defense is lacking, right? The safeties are really garbage. And the cornerbacks, they got one good one. The other ones, they're developing. Linebackers are pretty iffy. Pass rush looks decent, but DT outside of Ed Oliver isn't great. Colts 8-8, they're pretty much done. But the Ravens, you know, they're giving it to the Ravens, which helps us out if we were to lose this game. You know, so I guess we appreciate it. Thanks, Colts. Packers versus the Buccaneers, not really on our side of the conference, and the Buccaneers in a chance to probably make the playoffs here at 10-7. Don't notice any, like the names for Green Bay, like, you know, Hamler, like just interesting names. Jaguars need this win desperately, and it's a 3-3 tie. Well, maybe not desperately, but a chance to steal the division from us at least, and the conference potentially. But I think we do have that tiebreaker on them. Looking at some of the highlights, though. Josh Allen with that sidearm whip to Dalton Kincaid. And apparently that's all that happened. There's all these points, and that's the only highlight. All right, let's have ourselves a strong second half as we are up 11 points. Judge has had a couple of close calls so far. Let's see if we can maybe take this one the distance. Trying to cut it back inside to get as many yards as possible. Just about the 25. But Nico Collins, 39 yards, 3 big touchdowns. Back to that RPO look. Might change it, though, but let's see. Right up the middle. That is a late throw. That's not going to really lead to much. Don't know why I touched past it. I kind of panicked a little bit. We gained 2, though. I don't know if the hell Boss is kicking because he's getting his ass kicked is the only thing that's getting kicked. Zig from Ford. Pretty decent route. And a little short. A little short. Halfback dive. I don't really like the pass look, so I'm going to go for this. I mean, it's Pierce after all, right? I mean, not having a great return to action, but he's good enough for 2. I like this play. Let's see what we got. Boyer a little behind him. Holds on, though. Williams, worried about getting burned, never looks back for the ball. Boyer is having himself a hell of a season. And maybe Ford has something, but we're going to run it, and gets a great block from Boyer. Great adjustment. Coverage there was actually pretty damn good. Run could be open, the Mike linebacker is kind of sitting there. In trouble. That could be picked, and it is. Trey White jumps the play. The pressure was on, and I thought Boyer had that out. He did not. The pump fake might have actually hurt us. Trey White might have jumped because he thought the pump fake was coming to him and then gets in on that play. It's a great interception. And the Bills are in a little bit better of a spot now. Yeah, on that left side, Ford did get open, but, I mean, it was such a long throw. I didn't see it. It was on the other side of the field. Pressure actually kind of came in there decently. And Clayton's all over that. I mean, Clayton's got them in hell, so them throwing it against the grain like that is kind of surprising because, I mean, the short history here has taught them maybe don't trust the ball against him. You just don't know what you're seeing. And we're a little bit late on that. Good teamwork, though. About 8 yards gain. All right. 2 yards to gain. Are they going to play it aggressively, or are they just going to try to get their first down? We got a lot of players up to the line trying to stop this. And normally we don't. I thought he was going to throw that. Oh, he's wide. There's nobody there. And he actually probably deserves a late hit call there, but gets the run up the middle. Both quarterbacks kind of scrambling and making some plays. Although I guess ours were kind of designed runs. Actually, one of theirs was too, in fairness. In fairness. Oh, quick throw out there. That 99 throw power doesn't get much, but Will Anderson helps him get a little bit more. Right. No real safety help, which is kind of wild. I'm going to move them over a little bit because it's zone coverage. Can't get off the line with the DT, who normally does. And another kind of like dump-off play. Played it safe, which allows us to limit it. Even though it's a fullback, you overrun that by a sliver. It's not just any fullback, in fairness. It's like one of the league's fastest fullbacks, so put some respect on his name. And inside to Cook, trying to strip it, but nowhere near him. Gets the teamwork, but down to the 9. Not a bad spot for us, though, defensively, as they have no first down, and it's almost the max yardage away. So if you're going to give up a first and goal spot, the 9-yard line is not the worst place to do it at. Could be a run, and it will be. Trying to continue. No, it won't be. But we get the blitz. Fumble. That's a touchdown. That's game. The Bills had a chance, and Josh Allen, the turnover master, does it again. Celebrating into the end zone is Will Anderson with the hop, step, and the jump. About a 6.4 on the dismount. I don't even know what that means. I just said things. Josh Allen with an ultra cell. They had a chance. The play action was pretty good. He might have had the fullback, and then Christian Harris does what Christian Harris does on the blitz. And Will Anderson, opportunistic, steals it. Come with another blitz. Murray, Scott, anyone? Oh, wow, what a juke move, but goes out of bounds. 12-yarder. Will Anderson cooking up. Trying to go with the outside move. Oh, he almost got through there. Good throw. Oh, fullback involved again. I know the play action, he kind of like got his head up right as the linebacker's there, but if he would have seen the fullback, we got beat, like personally. I don't know where he's seeing there, and that should have been picked. Clayton should have had number 3. Vastly underthrown. I don't know if it was actually open, if the ball's good, but definitely not a good throw, whether he was or not. Bull rush, try to get the hands up, can't. That's going to be a pretty much nothing gain as Blackwell's in perfect coverage. All right, we're just kind of dropping some coverage here a little bit. And maybe not. Oh, wow, he actually almost missed the throw. Clayton burned off the line, barely. Come on, come up a little bit. Mid-blitz. Oh, there's nobody on him. Good try on this strip. The tackling's been really good today, though, for the most part. Like, sure, we've had a couple of mistakes, but tackling's been a little bit of the difference in this one, to be honest. Can't get out there. Good hit. You know, there was a play on the other side where I don't know if we scored a touchdown. I'm pretty sure we did to Nico, where it was like 3rd down, and you know, Javon Washington should have been taken care of and just wasn't. We're playing the deep safety manually. Oh, that's a good throw inside, and another drop by Hunter Renfrow, and they have pretty much no choice but to kick this field goal to drop it to a 2-possessioner. Multiple big drops by Hunter Renfrow. You can't trust those slot wide receivers, man. They just drop too many big plays, and they'll kick it up and good, but opportunities lost left and right here now by Hunter Renfrow on 3rd down. Here we go, though, with Judge. Return man. And trying to outrun everybody. Can't get it to even the 20. Maybe it's time to stop returning those, especially so deep. They keep showing Nico Collins and his numbers like it's not Stroud that would be the player of the week at this point if they were going to give us one. To the outside. Trying to juke. It's about 6. All right, here we go. Washington looks pretty primed on this route. Deep look. Perfect timing. Nico Collins to the 48. I mean, that's really good blocking. There's nothing else about it. The DBs couldn't really do much more than that. Javon Washington on the screen. Nope, it's going to be the 4th quarter. They need to stop desperately. Touchdown here probably seals it. You can argue the field goal seals it, to be honest. 5 on the line. We'll see. The read option's been there all game long. This time we're going to slide, even though it still counts as a hit. Pierce on the inside handoff. Don't want to get too conservative, but at the same time, incompletions are, they hurt us, so try to run the ball, and we get some pretty good blocks. Good move. Oh, I didn't see him. Great break of tackles to the 34. A little bit better now. Big run. Porter's open on this earlier. We'll go with the curl route from Nico, see what we got. They're going to cover it. No, they're not. It's a little late, and I did not see 32. Number 8 getting the blast on Nico. A little bit of revenge. It sucks for number 8 because he hasn't been that bad against Nico. He's just been burned on touchdowns, which are the most important things, obviously. And we did have that, but the run is looking good, too. Pierce! There he goes. Look at all the breaks. The juke move, the back juke. We love it. Nico Collins, I'm going to be paying attention to that route pretty hard here. Yep. Oh, that break is weird, though. Tries to catch it. Yeah, I mean, you know, I get he has to run his route, but at the same time, you get that go beat, you just continue running it, right? You don't need to go short anymore. Quick throw to Judge, maybe. Inside there, it gets blasted, holds on to the 12. Can't really run the ball here. They got a lot of linebackers in there. You just never know. Running back wide open, though. Pierce to the 9. Yeah, this is exactly the opposite type of drive that they needed to allow us to sustain here. And I think Boyer might cap this off with a touchdown. Maybe not. Screw it, C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud blasted to the 1. Rip to the line. I don't care about their stat line. RPO. Boyer drops it off his left hand. Oh, my God. There's no way. Excuse me? Excuse me? What a catch, though. I don't even know how he holds on to that. There's nobody on him. They just sold out for the run and just gave it up. There's no coverage slider in the world that's going to stop that. I don't know how he holds on to that, though. That is a ridiculous catch. Nico Collins with number 4. Probably should have looked at the actual stat lines just to see if there was anyone we could have maybe focused on. Blast him. Oh, my God. I almost just killed Murray. But yeah, at this point, it's backup time. If we even have a chance at the ball. All right, 37-yard line. Did not see the screen. Oh, I was looking deep. And we do bring him down for a 5-yard gain anyways. We got most of the backups in now, though. Booth and Blackwell is playing a corner, apparently. Pearson playing the safety spot. It's an interesting one. Nice knockout, though, by Blackwell. I know Scott was on coverage, but, you know, I'm not really sure what's going on there. Hudson's like, why do I got to stay in? I want to nap. Another screen, though. Trying to get out there with Hudson. Can't. Does get there, though. That's crazy hustle. You know, they get the touchdown. They get the touchdown. Doesn't really matter. Up 22 points, so. Even if they get the onside kick, we keep the starters out. Trying to contain that outside. Gained about 14. Renfro, once again, talking about all those mistakes he had in the game. Doesn't have them. Oh, Stingley's in now. Too many DBs needed for this formation. And Stingley's going to play one snap and pick it. Oh, no. Was that Stingley going against Bates? Who is he going against? Why are they even... I don't even know what they're doing. Why are you throwing to Bates if Stingley's on him? Do they really believe that was a good decision? It was a tight... No, it was Renfro, in fairness. I was about to say, it was a tight end. I want a Donaldson go route. I want to see it. King probably doesn't hit the throw anyways, but... Oh, no. He's in hell. He's got a chance. Wow, really good freaking turnaround by Hyde, though. That ball took a long time to get there, though. Put a lot of air under that. Kind of hit as he's thrown, in fairness. Shouldn't be throwing this much, but I mean, I'm kind of curious. You never know. Oh, my. That would have been so sick if we'd have been able to cut back. I wish the game did register cutbacks way better, right? Like, if we're rolling far left with the quarterback, no, like, indication we're cutting back, and then we cut back last second. I wish it did more. Ah, it's a perfect throw. What a try by Judge, though, but not going to happen. Wait, hold on. I'm challenging it. Throw that challenge flag. It's a dot. It's a catch. How is that not a catch? Receiver clearly had possession. Easy. What a throw and catch. Beautiful. Giving us the first down. How in the world do the refs get that wrong? He's literally down the line on him. Wall. Running into a wall. Gains 4. I just want to see the backups. I don't understand that. Like, you're just like the biggest douche in the world if somebody's legitimately trying to help you up. And I also don't know if that is a penalty in the NFL, but that should be a penalty. If you're, like, offering help and you don't help them. Like, sure, if you're offering them help and you're trolling and you don't actually help them, but, like, if you were to, like, actually make contact hand-to-hand and you're trying to lift them up and then you let them go, that's a penalty. I don't care what anyone says. Like, that's just some puss-level stuff right there. But if you pretend to help and then as soon as they reach out for your hand, then you pull it away, fair enough. It's kind of taunting, but it's not like... There's no harm, no foul, technically. But, like, potentially injuring someone with a fake help up, now that should be, you know... That should be a penalty, in my opinion. Here we go, the QB draw against 5. Oh, what the hell? Justin Fields looking ahead. Oh, the backup tight end did not see that guy come up. What a catch, though. Is there a better time in the whole universe for a read option than right now? I don't think so. They don't see it. Trying to juke move doesn't happen. Hell, I don't have any morals here. Oh, Donaldson. That ball's going home. The ball all the way down the tunnel. Can we actually finish it out with a damn touchdown, though? Might have had Donaldson again. Oh, my God. Good try by Donaldson to knock that out. That ball is so behind him. Anyways, that's going to be the game. And that would be the game that sends us into the playoffs with the #1 seed. 42-20 over the Bills. They had a lot of opportunities, but blew them with turnovers. That Will Anderson fumble recovery touchdown was pretty much the icing on the cake. Had a chance to really climb back into that game and then just re-gave us the 3-possession lead with that one. And, you know, unfortunately for the Buffalo Bills, they are going to be going home and not making the playoffs while we still have a lot of football left in us. Josh Allen with 4 interceptions. Stroud threw 1 and King threw 1, but it is what it is. A really good game from Stroud to finish out the season. Pierce, not bad. He had his moments. Run game just really wasn't on in general. Dalton Kincaid had to play, but Nico Collins, the story of the day. 4 touchdowns for a receiver. Boyer had a pretty good game. Kind of fell off in the 4th, but we weren't really throwing the ball much anymore at that point anyways. D-line, a sack for Dixon, a sack for Will Anderson, a sack for Christian Harris, and a half for a bunch of players. Interceptions, 2 for Clayton, who was cooking against Diggs even sometimes. Noah Igbenogany with a pick right at the end of the game there. Stingley came in for 1 play, got a pick. White had a pick, and then Hyde had a pick. White with a crazy good bait, though. And the win. We got a couple upgrades. Sermon going to have himself a zone coverage upgrade going up to an 84 overall. One off of an upgrade of ability. He gets a speed upgrade, 92. I'm sure he needed that. We love it, though. Kenneth Murray are going to go with Field General, as that is absolutely the very best upgrade for linebackers. Block Shed, Excel, and 2 to tackle. We don't mind it. Would have loved to see more Block Shed. Maybe we do go to Run Stopper next. And then Will Anderson. I think we have been doing Run Stopper, right? Because he's already kind of maxed in finesse. Doesn't really need any higher. But Block Shedding, he can become one of the best DNs in the entire league. And upgrades like that will definitely help him. He's now 84 Block Shed, which is very good. Let's see if we get some crazy morale going into the next couple of weeks as well. Hot opponent. We did get those 4 touchdowns. I don't think it said anything about not throwing a pick or anything like that. But Shaq Mason, we're all happy. 2,500 XP for the whole team. That's nice. Could have some more upgrades even. And then we go to the quarterback duel, which has, you said CJ Stroud would have a big day, and he did just that, leading you into a victory. I think it's accuracy, because I feel like that might give him an actual accuracy. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for, but I don't know if he needs that. He might already be maxed in those. Not really sure what poise would be. Under pressure, probably. Awareness, maybe. But let's head into the wild card round, see what the playoff picture looks like, and then I suppose, we got a weekly award as well. Nice. We got Stroud and Clayton. Look at us cook. But we'll take a look at those stats and awards, I imagine, unless this is too long of an episode already, which I don't think it is. I think it's all fine. Let's take a look at the playoff bracket. Got ourselves the Rams with the #1 seed on the NFC side. That is not something I expected. The Chiefs with the 6th seed. That's low as hell. The Ravens, fair enough. Jags, fair enough. Patriots, though. The Chargers. There's some weak-looking teams in the the playoffs right now. Like the Cardinals, the Buccaneers, Commanders, and the Vikings and the Rams. I mean, the teams might be different now, but I feel like this is like the freest Super Bowl trip of all time. We really need to make this season count. Like, we have a good chance to win it all. But anyways, let's look at those stats and awards. You see that Stroud did not get to 6,000 yards, but he did get to 50 passing touchdowns, which is impressive. Those are King's numbers. What about the other stuff? 70% completion percentage, which is great. 120 passer rating, basically. Over 10 yards per attempt. 78 was his longest pass. 19 times he was sacked. Running, Pierce missed a lot of games, but in general, Washington was the better yards per carry guy. Almost to 2,000 yards with the two of them combined. So not a bad season rushing, but yeah, definitely a down year. As Pierce is usually like 1,500 minimum, right? He had some pretty good seasons here. 1,600, 1,800, 1,700, and then 900. Nowhere near. And the touchdowns are low too, but Some pretty good stuff in there. Washington cooked up. Really good season for him. Boyer, 4 1,000-yard receivers. That's how good of a season Ford had. And Collins gets to over double digits with that as well. We spread the ball around nicely. Boyer with a superb season, though. Rudolph pretty damn good. Nico pretty damn good. And then Ford, who missed several games. I mean, look at the snaps. 600 downs, yet he has 1,000 yards. Decent receiving. I mean, the running backs, I mean, it's a real committee this year, but mainly because, well, Pierce got injured. That's so kind of not a committee. But Murray, great tackles for a loss. Another really good sack season for him. Over 100 tackles. Sack totals in general. No one in double digits. Like, do you really feel like our guys should be as high of an overall as they are without even getting double digits? I don't know. Stingley with 10 picks. Clayton with 9. Pearson with 4. A bunch of 3 guys. I guess we'll take a look at forced fumbles. 2 for Christian Harris. Not much going on there. What about touchdowns? We had 2 for Stingley and a 1 for a lot of players. Fairbairn had a blocked kick, but only missed that block kick. Stonehouse, under 50 yards per punt, but we're usually pinning rather than booting. Judge with 1 kick return touchdown, and there's not much more about that to go around. But let's take a look at the full NFL numbers real quick, as the second highest yards guy was 1,200 behind Stroud, but I still don't think he wins MVP. Is got a lot of guys with some really good touchdown to pick ratios. Like, look at Purdy's numbers here. They're insane. Mahomes, very good pass rating with a 75% completion rate, which is ridiculous. You know, compare that to 62% for Daniel Jones. It's insane. Who threw the most picks? Daniel Jones, speaking of. Anthony Richardson, a bunch of different guys there. Who had the highest pass rating? It was probably Mahomes. It was. Stroud is up there, but not quite that high. Yards per throw. Stroud at 10.1, with the next highest being 9.3. Mac Jones, of all people, to have the longest throw of the season. 40 sacks for Kyler Murray. And then the highest completion percentage of real, like, qualifying players would be Mahomes. But a couple of guys actually up there, in fairness. Where was Stroud? We kind of slinged that thing, but 70% is pretty damn good. Rushing numbers total. Jacobs, the rushing title holder. But what about touchdowns? 18 for Pacheco. Stevenson with 17, even though he has 500 yards. That's something to note, because they're in the playoffs, and you know that's something we might have overlooked. So if you see Stevenson near the goal line, you got to be thinking run, right? But looking at yards for receivers, Boyer was the second highest, and he's at tight end. That has got to be superstar X factor, right? Because he's only a superstar right now, I believe. Rudolph was the number 1, though. He took a lot of plays. I mean, look at these. Look at our players just cooking. Touchdown 16 for Amon-Ra. Most yards after the catch goes to Chenault. The longest of the season goes to Sky Moore. And then we look at blocking. Who had the worst season? Oh, Adrian Lane could be, like, O-line of the year, no? Trammell with 18 gave up the most. Defensively, the most tackles goes to Dean. The most tackles for a loss goes to Leonard. The most sacks goes to Buckner. The most picks goes to our guy, and is not showing it. Most fumbles goes to Warner. Kicking, the best percentage. Our guy might have actually won best kicker. Oh, no way. That's the other side, though. So, looks like we're going to have kicker of the year with Fairbairn. Best punter goes to Michael Dixon. Kick return, punt return game. Judge had by far the most with a touchdown. And then 3 punt return touchdowns for Lockett. That's actually really impressive. Let's take a look at the yearly awards. MVP goes to Stroud. Let's go. I did not think that was going to happen. The touchdown to pick ratio matters a lot. He wins MVP. Coach of the year goes to D'Amico Ryans. They did not get player of the year, though, which is a little surprising. All the way at 5. Boyer wins it. The fact that Mahomes, the quarterback, wins offensive player of the year is hilarious, though. The 4 is Buckner with defensive player of the year. We had a lot of guys on this list, though. 4, 6, 10. Offensive player of the year, we had just 5. Okay, fair enough. Rookie of the year goes to Jalen Hayes of the Patriots. Our guy was at number 6 and 7 and 8. And then defensively, Pearson to Pierster, number 2 with Dixon, who we just went against. Maybe even got him that win with the sack he just got at the number 1 spot. Best quarterback goes to C.J. Stroud. Who would have thought otherwise? Running back, Washington at 4. I like to see it. Wide receivers, Rudolph at 2 and 3. Nico Collins, please go up and Dev. Tunsil, second place. Our center not getting love because they're like, centers... What? Their center's at 6. Oh, our guy's at 4. Okay, I'm blind. Okay, fair enough. I can't see. That's the only problem I have. D-line of the year goes to 7th for Will Anderson. This is not that great. 5th for Murray for linebacker. And then DBs, we got them cooking. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Best kicker goes to Fairburn. What a list of awards. We love to see that. And we are going to, I suppose, head to the next week and see. Oh, no, we aren't. We got strategy and whatnot to do. So we'll leave it here. Wildcard round will be played behind the scenes, obviously, and then we'll have the divisional round. Likely going to be facing off against, if I had to guess, probably the Chiefs, right? That's going to be a crazy one to play the Chiefs in round 1. But if the Titans win, we do play them. But Chiefs are likely going to be the team that wins. And then on the other side, I mean, who freaking knows? There's a lot of mid going around. But if you guys enjoyed this one, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, I really do appreciate your support on the channel. If you guys want more content, second channel PKR Plays, we have Spider-Man 2 Part 14, I believe it is, coming up a little bit later. The audio messed up a little bit in there, so it's a little bit more of a non-talking video, but I still have some points in there that I have in there. I, for one, had no idea that my PC had a built-in microphone. That's great. I changed the setting to be the microphone I normally use. It said no, and I don't know, but it's fine. It's all good. Maybe check it out. Probably about 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, a little bit later today. Tomorrow will be 2 episodes of something. I don't actually know. Bears franchise, I kind of want to hold off, but we'll see. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys come back for next video, but until next video,